Good morning. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday morning. Really quickly, I want to go over the skincare system with you guys. Tonight, for those of you who are just popping on, we're going to be doing an Instagram live on Instagram, though, because Alexis Bellino, she just launched her first skincare kit with us. So she is from the Real Housewives of Orange County. We've collabed together to create a kit with her. There's a vitamin C oil that's oil soluble, facial cups, and a gua sha, and we're going to go over that tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 Central, and 9 o'clock Eastern. So you guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you hop over there because I don't want you to miss that. But in all preparation for this, I want to kind of just do my skincare here with you guys today and get myself ready and also just have a chat with you guys. So happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm going to walk you through gua sha first. That's going to be the first thing that I go over this morning. So my skin needs the TLC because we had a really nice sunny weekend here in Chicago and I was outside and I was loving it. And then now we're back to snow. And I swear every time the weather changes like this, my skin gets the worst of it. So I want to make sure I'm looking good for later. So I'm going to put on the Queen of Green Hyaluronic Acid and CBD Serum. This is going to take your skin from a raisin to a grape, okay? That's the best analogy that I have for it. It goes underneath the skin, plumping out fine lines and wrinkles, really giving you, a great, plump look, getting those wrinkles to really plump out, but hydrating the skin at the inner level. One of my favorite products, and the CBD in it, you guys, the reason I have CBD in that product is CBD is going to get rid of redness and inflammation. Now I'm going to top it with my favorite moisturizing oil, the Queen of Spades. This is a #1 seller, almost 200 5-star reviews on Amazon. It's good for all skin types. It's a complete skin reset. So it can be your vitamin C serum, it can be your moisturizer, and it's all in one. You can also cleanse with it too. But now we're going to get to gua sha. And this is what really, using these products together is what's going to, replace facials, get rid of wrinkles, help double chin, contour the nose, and so much more. So I'm going to take you guys through my full routine. We're going to start right here. And just so you guys know, at any time during this video, if you want to get started or you want to look at before and afters of women who did it, go to filterlessera.com. These are before and afters from people like you who found me here on TikTok, did the system, took their pictures. Like, those are Botox-like results right there. There's mine. You can see how much more contoured I am. And also, if you guys want to purchase anything today, it's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Use the code TikTok5 for 10% off. So we're going to start at the chest. 1, 2, 3. This is going to really help tighten up the chest area, open up the lymphatic system, and get things moving. All right here. And now we're going to go to the neck, okay? We never neglect the chest or the neck because those are the first places that actually show signs of aging, you guys. So it's really important, to work those areas. And it's not like a different skincare kit where you have to put a ton of, lotions and use more product on these areas to treat them. You just kind of let the oil glide down, use the tool, and it is so effective. You will see it tighten over here. You will see it tighten here just by using this. So I use stainless steel, and the reason that I use stainless steel and I don't use stones, our stones have holes in them. They naturally have pores. So what that can do is it can go ahead and transfer bacteria. It's going to hold on to it and transfer. Stainless steel will not. Also, you have oil on your hands, and typically you're doing this in your bathroom. You drop a stone gua sha, they break. Stainless steel is not going to break on you. It's more antibacterial, and it's better, in my opinion, for this practice. It's not going to stretch the skin. Exactly. It's actually going to do the exact opposite. It's going to tighten things up. you always have an oil on. So we're working out what's beneath the skin. So what's going to happen when you're doing this, like, and the reason I'm going down beneath the ears, you guys, this is the one place I go down, just right here, is this is the lymphatic drain. So when we're doing this, there's a ton of lymphatic fluid in your face right here in your sinus region. Okay, we have some up here. This is still sinus, and it can kind of even be in this area, making you look puffy here, making your nose look bigger. But also when it drains, where does it go? Kind of hangs out here in your jawline and hangs out in your double chin area, and it kind of drains slowly. What we're doing with this is we're releasing that fluid. We're kind of pushing it out, getting the process to work faster, creating circulation, getting rid of blockage, and getting rid of tension, which in turn is going to depuff the face, reduce wrinkles, and tighten things up. So we're going 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go collarbone up. 1, this is going to get rid of neckline wrinkles, okay? And we're pushing up on underneath our chin. So every time we're doing this, you guys, we're tightening up this area, especially if you have some neck sag. But when we get into this region, you're going to feel that fluid kind of sculpting back. And that's where you're going to get that snatched jawline that everybody rants and raves about with gua sha, because it's one of the first things that come. Like, I can feel right now, fluid is seriously just kind of draining out. I'm going to drink some water. Make sure you're drinking water, because you're creating that circulation, you guys, and you're going to feel it. Your skin's going to look better. Sorry, I got a piece of ice. Your skin's going to look better. You're creating that circulation. You're getting rid of that blockage. So the pressure that you want to use is, I use the same weight as the gua sha. So you just want to use that. You're not trying to like move your skin and pull at it. You're moving fluid. So think of it that way. So be nice and gentle. Now, this is one of my favorite areas to do, because this is one of the things you're going to notice pretty early on. People are going to ask you, did you lose weight? What's going on? What are you doing? And I'll show you. This girl right here, I love her jawline. Like right here, this is the forehead results, like the wrinkle results you can get. But down here, her jawline, just from one use, look how much more snatched it is. And it's all because you're moving that fluid. So this is one of my favorite things to do. The tool is gonna fit perfectly right here. So we're gonna be pushing back on the stagnant fluid here, but also sculpting it right here. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And when you do that, that fluid's going down, but you might feel bumps and you might feel little things kind of hanging out in this area. Your first couple times, that's completely normal. Once you've done it, 3 or 4 times, that's going to subside and you're not going to have that. But you have to think about it. When you have that fluid that's in your face, that kind of just drains down, things get caught there, when we're not moving it. So here we go. Getting rid of the double chin, getting that more contoured jawline. And if it's your first couple times and you feel a lot of fluid, take it down. Guide it where it needs to go. Now I want to talk about wrinkles and how we can really reduce wrinkles. And you guys, go look at filterlessera.com. I know I'm 31 years old, and one of the biggest things people always say to me are, I want to see somebody more my age and what this can do. Because this system, you have to visualize this like working out. Working out's good for everyone. That's how this is as well. So right here, if you see, the wrinkles, the forehead wrinkles, and how they released it, women of all ages, you can see that at filterlessera.com. So now what we're going to do is, anytime you have deep wrinkles, so let's talk about the 11 wrinkle or even the smile lines are right here at the crow's feet. Anytime you guys see those wrinkles, what we're going to do with this is we're going to release it, because anytime we do this, right? We do this, we furrow it. We're almost kind of creating a blockage in that area, and we're creating tension. So every time we do that again, it's going to kind of, make the wrinkle deeper, and it's going to be more predominant. So I'm going to show you how you can truly release that. No, you definitely want to go down to release it. You can go up and it will release back. You can get this at filterlessera.com. You can get everything I'm using at filterlessera.com. If you type this into your browser, or you can just, if you click the link in my bio, go right there, shop the collection, everything's there, and use the code TikTok5. Anybody who's on here tonight can use the code TikTok5 to save 10% off on anything you get today. And it's a 30-day money back guarantee as well. All right, so let's do the smile lines. We're going to break it up and iron it out. Break it up, we're releasing the tension, we're getting rid of that blockage and ironing it out. This is also going to naturally stimulate collagen production. This is going to get rid of tension, which in turn is going to lift the skin. And you guys, gua sha has been around for over 700 years, which is what we're doing. The nicknames it's achieved are Eastern Botox and Eastern Facelift, because it's so good at doing just those things. It really, truly gets rid of it. When they first started doing it, they did it for health-related reasons. So on your face, there's little points all over your face, and they relate to the organs in your body. So they said that, stagnation in the face led to diseases in the body, like not moving the fluid in the face led to diseases in the body. So they would take this tool to release that. And then after doing it for so long, they realized what an amazing beauty tool it was. Less double chin, less wrinkles, better skin, and it truly became a staple and earned its nicknames Eastern Botox and Eastern Facelift. I do want to show you guys the sinus region. This is really important, especially for me, because I'm living here where it's sunny one day and the next day we are back to snow. So my sinuses are always all over the place. I want to show you guys how you can breathe better. Some people just use this tool for their sinus region, okay? So right here is our sinuses. And when they get clogged, you get puffy right here. Your nose even looks bigger. If you ever realize when you have a cold, or if you look at pregnant women, their nose look inflamed, like they look like they have a bigger nose, it's because they're sitting up on that fluid. Your nose is kind of sitting up on that puff of a fluid, okay? Or even if you take like a decongestant, what it does is it loosens the fluid here so that it can kind of release down. Now we're taking this with oil and we're pushing it out. You're gonna breathe better. This is also gonna show off your cheek contour better because you're getting rid of that puff, tighten and brighten the under eye. So not only is it health, but it's beauty as well. I'm gonna show you how to just do that. We're gonna start at the nose, 1, 2, 3, and then glide out. Usually you can see the difference between both of my cheeks just by doing this. Like, you can already kind of see the lift on this side compared to this side, just by getting rid of that fluid. And I am kind of sinusy right now because, like I said, the weather in Chicago, I wonder why I live here a lot of the times. I mean, yes, it was 80 degrees this weekend, okay? Last night, it was beautiful during the day. Woke up this morning, snow on the ground, absolutely crazy. And you guys, this was my before and after. So that was me before and that was me after. I was actually skinnier body-wise here than I was here, but everyone thought I lost weight. And that is the biggest thing people are gonna say to you. They're gonna ask you that because you're super contouring your face because you're getting rid of that fluid. But it's one of the first things that you're gonna notice in yourself. I also wanna show you something cool about the eyes. So not only, I always tell people you have to take your before and after picture. And the reason I'm so passionate about that is because I noticed I looked like I was more slender, more contoured. My skin was more glowy. I was breathing better. I noticed all that. The one thing I didn't notice in myself until I compared 2 pictures was the lift that I achieved in this area. So I want you guys also to realize this. Tension in the face equals sags and permanent wrinkles. And where do you carry a lot of tension? At least for me, in this area right here. If you guys take your fingers right now and if you feel any tension or knots right here, it's a great indicator that this, system is gonna be amazing for you and you're probably gonna achieve a huge lift here because releasing that tension is gonna help you rise. Another thing is the sinus fluid that's here and here can sometimes get carried into this area, creating somewhat of a puff. So this is one of my favorite things to do. And actually, I saw a celebrity facialist who charges $450 for an hour and a half. She was talking about, her facial, and she did gua sha and facial cupping, which I'm going to show you both of those today. And she said, this facial is so worth it because you really get a lift. Watch the eyebrows. I'm going to show you exactly what she did for, okay, come on. You can get this kit for 1/4 of the price of what she charges for one facial. So what we're going to do is we're going to start here and we're going to release in this area. Now, the first time I did this, I had a crazy lift. You guys are going to still see a lift because I didn't do it last night, but you're not going to see a lift like you might see in yourself because I do this 3 to 5 times a week. But, when I first did it, it was shocking. So you're going to release and be intentional. If you feel like you have a knot in that area, like if you feel like one's right here, take your time and work it out. You have the oil on, get out what's beneath that skin. If you're somebody who has migraines, this can help you a lot as well. The sinus and releasing the tension, head tension, so much. And then you're going to glide out. Okay. Then we're going to lift. Get rid of the saggy eyelids, get rid of the extra fluid, get rid of the tension. Okay. And you can see it's lifted. Okay, and now I gotta even it out. And like I said, I do this. You can see this one's already lifted from before, but I do this every single week. If you don't do this, and if you have, if you feel like it's saggy in that area, you are gonna see a lift much more. And if you look at some of my videos, if I haven't done it in a while, you can see my eyebrows raise even more But since I'm consistent, it's not as dramatic, but I'm telling you guys, it is so good. Like, I love releasing the tension, actually. Like, I feel it right now, and it feels so good just to release it. Lifted, fresh, what you want. That's literally what you want, okay? Like, the volume that I achieved here is incredible compared to what it used to be. Now, I want to show you guys right here the 11 wrinkle. Anytime you have a deep wrinkle that's more predominant, you want to take a little extra time releasing it. So I'm going to break it up perpendicular. It's a vertical wrinkle. I'm going to kind of go horizontal to break it up, get rid of that blockage, stimulate collagen production to create a lift, and I'm going to rise up. And look at you guys, 3 months using our system. That's why we were in magazines. That's how, you know, we really became noticed as a company, was we all are results driven. We're grown very organically by people, you know, really just sharing their before and afters. And that one, I mean, go look at it at filterlessera.com. It's one of my favorite things. It's just, I love seeing the difference in people's skin and how effective this process truly is. So there you go. We just created a lift on our forehead, and we are completely done with gua sha. I do it 3 to 5 times a week. Contour the face, get rid of the skin. This is a high-end facial. Locally, if you were to go to, you know, at least here in Chicago, locally, if I wanted to go get one gua sha facial, it's $165. Actually, tonight, Alexis Bellino, Real Housewife of Orange County, she, you know, got a kit from us, loved it, wanted to create her own. And the reason she wanted to create her own was she paid $3,000 for a series of 8 facials, and they did gua sha and cupping in it. And she's like, I had to go there though, like, you know, once a month to get those results. And you know, $3,000 for 8 of them. You can now do this at home. This is all about, you know, being able to do facials at home and give yourself these high-end treatments without having to leave the home, which is really the thought behind this, is letting women know there's natural practices you can do at home. And, you know, it's always nice to go out and get a facial. Don't get me wrong. I love that. But being a mom, that was something that was really hard for me to do. So that was really, you know, what's really motivating. Guys, sorry about that. Yes, so bags underneath the eyes. Yes, let's talk about this. The lift's gonna last. If you do this every single week, the lift is gonna last. It's not gonna go away. I know, that's what I'm saying. And we are just like that, of course. Thank you so much for saying that. I do this, you know, 3 to 5 times a week at nighttime is when I do gua sha. It takes about 5 minutes. It's actually one of my favorite things to do. More times than not, I have people reaching out saying it's so relaxing. And, you know, some people start at the chest and count their breathing to help with anxiety, that they want to do it more. They're like, can I do it too much? Because I want to do it so much. It's not something you're like, oh, I have to go do. It's something that you like to do because it not only calms you, but you get really good results. But 3 to 5 times a week, it takes 5 minutes. I keep it next to my sink. Once you're done, wash it and you can reuse it just like that. Yay! So eye bags, you guys, so easy. Getting rid of that fluid is just like here. Deep forehead wrinkles. Look at these right here. Those were pretty deep. 3 months results of really releasing it, just like this. And you guys, go to filterlessera.com. If you guys are looking for a system, I would say start with the 8-piece or 6-piece under our collection. If you can't start at the 6, go to the 5. If you can't go to the 5, do the 4. We have packages of all sorts. The bigger you get, the better the bundle. But use TikTok 5. You have 30 days, you guys. Go to filterlessera.com. Look at the before and after so you can see that as well. So you want to go to filterlessera.com. If you just type my name into your browser, or if you click it right there, like you click Filterless Era, the link to my website should be in our bio. So once you're done with your gua sha, wash it with antibacterial soap and water, and then you're done. You know what I mean? Let your husband use it if he can't breathe, or your girlfriend. Bring it to a girl's spa day facial and do it. You want to use the weight of the gua sha. Now, you guys, at any time, if you feel like you missed something from me, because I know we are going over this fast and you're hopping on at different times, if you go to filterlessera.com, there is a little button right here that says video tutorials. So you can go ahead and click that, and that will run you through how to use gua sha, facial cupping, everything I show you here today. So you can just rewatch those videos and not have to remember it. You're also going to get a brochure with anything you order from us. So when you get that brochure, you know, even the packaging has a scan code video and directions on it, but you're going to get a brochure that takes you right into how to use it with written instructions as well. Here's our collection. We just launched the Alexis Bellino collection too, which is exciting. And the cool thing about our website too is if you guys are on it and you're looking at it, is every single person on our website We never hire skincare models. Like, we will never do that. That's something that I wanted to hold true to the company. We grew very organically by results. So Brenda's in her 65, she's in her 40s, she's in her 30s, but we flew them all out. They were real customers to come do a photo shoot with us, and then we use their testimonials. So you guys will see that time to time. If you share, if you follow us on Instagram and you connect with us, we'll fly you guys out to the next photo shoot. Like, we want our customers to be a part of it. If that's something you guys are ever interested in, make sure you reach out and let us know. And there's Lexis Bellino. I cannot wait, you guys. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, Filterless Era on Instagram. We're going live. She's from the Real Housewives of Orange County. She is amazing. I can't wait to talk about her OC vitamin C kit that just launched. It's on our website, but you have to check that out as well. But let's go on to the next tool in the kit. So the next tool that we have in the kit is, it will absolutely help with eyes. It's definitely going to help with eye sockets. Yes. The next thing, you can use rose oil. Yep, actually our Queen of Spades, it's a #1 selling facial oil, has a little bit of rose oil in here. You absolutely can use that. Use whatever is good for your skin. I always tell people, if you don't know where to start, the Queen of Spades is a really good one just for an all natural, it's all natural total skin reset. But I want to talk about our facial roller. So this is the next tool in the bunch. It's not the most exciting tool, but it's definitely amazing because it's your maintenance tool. I wake up in the morning, I wash my face with the Queen of Clean. I put on my Queen of Green. Okay, this takes your skin, remember this takes your skin from a raisin to a grape. Okay, it's plumping out and hydrating the inner level of the skin. And then you top it with your favorite moisturizer, which is the Queen of Spades. And what this is gonna do is this is going to moisturize the outer layer and protect the pigmentation. So for eye bags, using your gua sha and releasing the fluid in that area is really good. I do this 3 to 5 times a week at night, but in the morning, this is the maintenance tool. So I put those oils on and I roll my skin. Stainless steel, again, it's not gonna transfer bacteria. It's gonna get rid of fluid and tension from sleeping. It's gonna roll the products deeper into the skin. And the most beautiful part about it is you're out the door in 5 minutes. Wash it, okay? Look at, so far, we're washing and reusing these. They're stainless steel, they're luxy, they're gonna last you. They're not gonna, they're not gonna fail on you. You're not gonna have to repurchase them. The only thing you guys are coming back for in our system are the oils every 2 to 4 months. Maybe our peptides, our topicals, but based on the fact you want to, every 2 to 4 months. They last for a long time. It's an initial investment to get this, but these are gonna keep working for you guys and you're gonna see the results. So the next tool that I have in the standard kit, so this is like the next one in this system, is facial cupping. Again, facial cupping facials were $165. 1 minute, let me grab this oil really quick. They were $165 and it was crazy. Sorry about that. And so what you do with facial cupping facials is I do this on the time that I don't use my gua sha. I do a facial cupping facial. And so how you do it is, if you were to go to your esthetician's office and get a facial cupping facial, they would do it with either a hyaluronic acid or they would do it with a vitamin C serum, which is the Queen of Spades. I like to do both because the cool thing about facial cupping facials are when you put these products on and you start using it, it makes the product absorb deeper into your skin. So you're really getting in that product. This is why they do it in high-end facials, because you just really soak it up. I'm gonna put some of this on because it's one of my favorites. I'm gonna put it all over, glide like this. And I have full tutorials at filterlessera.com how to facial cup. But just to give you an idea, this is gonna depuff the skin. This is gonna help the product absorb deeper into the skin. The best thing I love about facial cupping facials is the beautiful glow. And actually right now I kind of have an irritation right here. You can go right over that and that really helps lighten skin's imperfections. It's one of my favorite things to do. And you'll see my skin is red in real time. It will get less red in real time. I have pageant girls who do this and they always do it the day of their pageant just because it truly is, one of those really high-end treating products. So that's the facial cups that you do. And here's the thing, you guys, you got 3 tools. This is replacing facials. This is replacing injectables. You can get injectables still. Some women still do, and they prolong it. So instead of every 3 months, they're going and getting injectables every 9 months. I had one lady right here, her little injector was like, I can't believe you haven't been here. She would go every 3 months. I haven't believed you haven't been here in 9 months right here, because her skin looks so good. But then there's somebody like this who's completely replaced getting injectables and started using these tools. or there's somebody who does both. Whatever makes you feel beautiful, you can, but it's nice to know that you are just, you know, you're really able to kind of, you know, replace something and add it into there. So that's the 6-piece kit, you guys. I highly suggest getting started on that. We have the detailer and everything as well. I am going to quickly show you guys another amazing product. It's one of our #1 sellers. This is the Ace of Face. This is one of our #1 sellers. It is skincare makeup, you guys. This is SPF 40, niacinamide, squalene, and hyaluronic acid. So this is skincare makeup. If you fall asleep with this makeup on your face, it's completely fine because it's not traditional makeup. It's not going to do anything bad to your skin. It's SPF 40, so it's going to protect your skin's outer layer. It blends in much like butter. Like, you're never going to be blotchy or you're never going to get creasy from this because it's such a moisturizing, you know, product. But the biggest thing is it's SPF 40. You want to wear this every day. You can put more makeup over it if you're a more coverage type of girl. I just wear this on its own and I put my contour stick on and then I'll put a little bit of, you know, under eye. And that stuff blends in a lot as well. I'm using shade 10. There's not a lot of shades. For all skin colors, yes, we have about 5 shades, but you don't really need a lot of shades with this because it's like a BB cream where it matches. I'm using 10, which is medium. There's a lighter one, which is ST5. There is beige comes after this, tan, and dark. And we didn't need that many colors because you might look at it like, here, let me just show you. Like, I'm using medium. That might not look like it's the color for me, but when you blend it in, you will see how it kind of melts in and kind of neutralizes the skin. So it didn't do, you know what I mean? It just kind of gets in there and gives a good coverage. So it's one of my favorite products. I'm gonna hop off here because I do have to go run and get my son from school today, but you guys go to filterlessera.com. Make sure you guys, if you're ordering, use the code TikTok5 to get started on our system. Follow us on Instagram. We're going to be going live with Alexis Bellino tonight. It's going to be amazing. And the difference between the two oils, the Alexis oil and the traditional sea buckthorn, now they have the same base, very nourishing, really good same base, but this one has an oil-soluble vitamin C. So this one's going to firm and lift and brighten the skin. This one's more for like moisturizing and keeping an even tone. This one's going to be a little more anti-aging and firming. So we have so much, you guys. We have the detailer, which can plump your lips. We have the LED mask, so many different things going on. So make sure you guys are here. Wish I had a little more time this morning to go over it, but make sure you're following us. Go to filterlessera.com, put in code TikTok5. You have 30 days, and I can't wait to see you guys later as well. Bye.